Yo, what's happening, everybody? Good morning. Excuse the background, as usual. It's tough to get that tape off, man. I'm gonna get it off though. It's my daughter's birthday, so it was 2 days ago. She turned 8. We had a little small little thing for her, make her feel good, man. This year we didn't do nothing big, just something light. So I have some coffee. So I was just watching what's this dude named Kohberger, whatever the dude that killed those 4 people in Idaho, those college students, man. That was foul, man. Yeah, Ryan Kohberger. So he about to get packed, man. They showing the inside of the prison where he's gonna be for the rest of his life. Allegedly, so he's 23-hour lock-in. He's definitely going to protective custody. He hasn't gotten sentenced yet. They're making a spectacle out of the sentence, but he's definitely finished, man. Since I believe he took a plea, so they're gonna write a book. Somebody's gonna get rich off of this, obviously, man, and it's sad. 3 young ladies, beautiful young ladies, and a young man, life taken away for no reason, man. It's just too much going on in this society, man. It's sad, and he gonna go to jail, right? And he still has access to email. He can order television and get basic cable. He can, so he can order a tablet, all this stuff for $100. They said. So he's, he gonna be in jail and he gonna be all right in there. But those people don't get their life back. Speaking to them throughout this whole process. It's really sad, man. And what I'm saying? Like, he's getting visits probably, so his family still gets to visit him and see his face, but the victims' families, they'll never get to see their child's face again, man. And that's sad, man. My heart goes out to those people, man. I was following that when it first happened. And it's really sad, man. It's just crazy. That was crazy, man. But here and there, wow, shit. Every day, some shit happening, man. Something in my old building. I was just watching the news this morning in my old building. Some dude flashed a 14-year-old girl. I had to call my wife and ask her, check on your friend's daughter. She's around the same age as my oldest daughter. Like, check, make sure that wasn't her or whoever it was, man. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, that shit. I saw the building. I said, oh shit. Like, if I was living there and I'd have caught homie, man. I'm saying, like, see, this shit is crazy out here because, like, you can't even really, serve justice out here because you're gonna go to jail and you're gonna get charged. And sometimes these people need real street justice, man. What I'm saying? And I think that's one of the major problems with our youth. Not that they need street justice, but it's like they've gotten too comfortable with using weapons. And it's like when we grew up, we scrapped, man. What I'm saying? We wouldn't have got the weapon if it was some serious shit happening, like, and like we started off with scrapping, sticks, hawks after that, and then the hammers, started to come out, and I was in our late teens, early 20s, but some of us was young, so I can't say that it's something new, but it was like, the hammer was more to protect you. Like, niggas wasn't running around like, just clapping niggas, man. like the way these kids is. They shoot for anything. Like we had hammers for mainly protection and just the, and mainly more when we was in the streets getting money, trying to hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really when niggas started playing with hammers, like just going to school and regular fights. And we didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was no need for that. Now, if it got real, where they kept fucking with you and trying to jump you and they tracking you down, and well, yeah, then you go, you know what I'm saying? All right, now it's time. That's it. They're not trying to let me live. All right, it's time to, bring them things out. These kids bring the things out for anything. And that's the point, nigga. Like, they don't want to fight. They're scared to fight. They're only going to fight when they have an advantage. And, you know, and it's like it's nothing happening to these kids. And they think this is a game out here. Like, they look at the OGs, they don't really respect the older brothers no more. And I broke it down in previous videos, but it's like, the youth out here, they didn't grow up respecting the OGs, man, because when they started seeing the OGs, we was chilling. Niggas is trying to get their life together. Most of us, been in and out of jail, just trying to get their lives straight. Nobody got time for that shit, man. So, what I'm saying, like, well, these kids ain't growing up and then a lot of these kids are growing up and people just letting them roam, and their parents, like, are not really, by the time they get 13, 14, they're not being instilled with no real values, man. Respect and all that shit. Because you got to have a lack of respect to be out here doing some of the things these kids are doing. Some of these kids are 13, 14, 17, 18, like, going on robbing sprees, robbing innocent people, targeting older folks. And it's like, come on, man, we don't do that. I'm saying, like, and like, the crazy thing is now, if police was to do something to one of these kids, everybody be in an uproar. But we need the uproar for the victims out here that are being harmed by our own. And it be your own people, man. It be the Spanish doing stuff to Spanish people and black people. It be the blacks doing stuff to blacks and Spanish. It's your own people, man. It's just disgusting, man. Like, come on, man. These kids are throwing their life away for nothing, for the littlest things, man. Like the Brian Kohberger, something ain't right with this case, but somebody had to pay for this. That's what it looks like. Somebody got to pay for this. But why, man? Why? What will make you want to kill some people for no reason? Maybe because the girl rejected him. We don't know, but I guess he'll speak out soon because they lift the gag on him. Maybe he'll speak out, or somebody that knows, what I'm saying, will speak out. He's gonna have to. I'm pretty sure when he copped out, he had to confess to the murders, and it had to be believed by the judge. So he couldn't just cop out and just make up the story. Like, the judge has to believe it, or the judge can vacate his plea, and then make it a false trial. So he had to have said something in the transcripts leading you to convince the judge that he did it, for the judge to accept his plea. A lot of people that don't know that, when you cop out to a charge, the judge is gonna make you explain what you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it has to be believed by the judge. If the judge doesn't believe it, he can vacate and say, hey, man, I don't believe that you did this, man, or I don't believe you're telling the truth. You know what? I think you should go to trial. And the judge, that's up to the judge to accept that plea or not. But yeah, like I said, in our hood, back in our world, this is going on almost every day out here. Like I said, there's sprees of robberies. A woman just got stabbed and found in a building, dead. Rest in peace to her. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner too, man. And my heart goes out to his people, man. And it's unfortunate we lost a brother, good brother, man. And but yeah, man. Back to the hood, man. Like we do this shit to ourselves, man.
also see some people offer forgiveness, and that's okay
You know what I'm
too.
saying?
Everybody
Like
will approach this their own way,
throwing your life
and the
away
court,
for
I'm
nothing,
sure, is
B.
going to be patient and
For a
allow
couple of
them
dollars.
to get
They said
everything
these
out. There are
guys,
usually
this
very
duo
few
went on a robbing
limitations,
spree, right?
but family
Nine
members can
robberies, three
say,
in one
I'm
day,
sure that decorum is
and
going
all
to be
they
very
and
important, and that
throughout
will
the
be
summer,
kept.
right?
Right, and the
Yapping people
judge is
chains.
very aware of that. A final question about the judge. The judge
So
was quite
they only got
methodical
$3,000 out of
in
this shit.
the plea deal hearing
So
when
you
he
get
asked
caught
Kohberger directly,
and
did you
spend
feel he
5 or
was
6, 7 years
humiliating
in
at the age
prison,
of the
right?
four young
Was
people he
$3,000
murdered?
worth it?
What might we
In
hear
some
or
cases,
expect
you
from the
robbing somebody for a
judge
couple $100 or
when he speaks this
$50, or
morning?
you taking a chance, and it's
The
like, is
judge is
it
going to
worth
be
it,
very
man?
careful to make sure
And
he
these
hits
kids
the
don't care.
required
They're not
elements of
thinking, man.
every sentencing proceeding.
And
And he's
it's
going to do
like I
that to make
said,
sure
we
that
weren't
families
out
have an
here to
opportunity, the
to to
prosecution
to
does, but
slap these
also
little
to make
niggas around
sure
to gain their
that
respect.
Kohberger does not have
We were
any
the last
basis
of the
for
Mohegans.
appeal.
The
Usually,
generation
appeals are
that came
waived in
after
deals
us
like this, so
was
we don't
supposed to do
expect
that
him.
to
The
them.
last thing he needs to
Problem
do is
is, we
create an
didn't do
appellate
that
issue. That'll be his primary
to that
concern. I
generation.
don't
So they
expect
don't
any
know
questions from the
to
judge about the
school these
offense
young
or an
boys.
attempt to give any more information,
They're
but I do
teaching these
expect the
young boys,
prosecution, given that
you
there's
know what I'm
been
saying,
multiple
how to
requests
be
for it,
stupid.
to give a bit of
You know what I'm
information of
saying?
what
Like, and the
Kohberger might
generation
have
that
told
came
them
after us
about
is a
the
smart
offense
generation. All
during
these
their
kids are smart.
sentencing
And a lot of
argument.
them
And
are
this
good. It's
may
not
be
all
their
the
one
kids.
opportunity to
There's a
do so.
lot of good
Ronald
kids and
Chapman
smart
Bennett, thank you
kids.
so much for your
But,
time as we get ready
you
for the
know, a
sentencing
lot of
memos.
other
For now, our
kids
special coverage begins
that don't
here in
want
the
to do
next half
anything for their
hour.
lives are the
We have a
ones that's
early and final
influencing
take here in
this. And then we
Chicago.
got
Again,
hip
that
hop.
starts at
It's
10:30 Eastern,
trickled into hip
9:30
hop.
Central.
You know, it's
After the
trickled into
sentencing, the
society because, you
impact
know,
statements,
once
we
it's in the
also
hood,
expect to hear
it's
from
going to
local
influence
police, from the
everywhere.
Moscow
People
Police
just don't have
Department,
respect no
and from
more.
the Idaho State Police
And
and the
it's like,
Lastoff
come
County
on, man.
Prosecutor's Office directly about
Robbing
this
70
case now
something
that
year
the
old
gag order has
ladies.
been lifted.
That niggas
We've got
robbing.
hours of coverage uninterrupted here
My
on
man
News
said
Nation
somebody
coming
backed
up.
a toast
Right
out
now, let's give you a live
on
look at Austin,
a
Texas. A
3-month
special
old.
hearing underway at the
And
state capitol, focusing on the deadly Hill
and he said,
County
kid guys,
punching
I didn't see
floods
that story, but
this
he
month.
said, you
At the
know, the
heart
guy
of today's
backed out and shot
discussion
them kids.
is a very
And I'm like, if
troubling
that happened,
question,
that's
which is
good.
why
What the
did
hell is
more
wrong with you?
people get a
Why would
warning
you take
before the
something from a
water came
child?
rushing in?
Like, that's what I'm
News
saying with the
Nation's Xavier
respect
Waldman joining us
and the
with the
thought
latest on
process.
this. Xavier,
What's
after spending
wrong with
days
people,
with
man?
people who were directly impacted by these devastating floods, what are we hearing
Like,
from
for real,
survivors
like,
and the
what the
families
fuck is
about
wrong with people,
what their
man?
greatest hope is coming out of this
Like, use your
legislative session?
brain, man. Like, come on, man. Where's your compassion? Where's the humanity, man? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, you gotta blame, sometimes you gotta blame these parents, but it's hard to just blame parents, man, because these kids get so influenced by just negativity, man. And that's why I try to avoid negative people, man. I'm trying to stay around my kids and keep my kids around me because it's important for our kids to learn skill sets, to learn respect first, though, and honor and being committed to things, and you know, being positive out here, man, and you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, and aspiring to be a better human being, man. These kids don't care about nothing, man. They don't care about nothing, man. And it's like, where's our future headed if our youth is like this, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, where are we headed, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just switch the topic real quick. Texas committee holds first flood hearing. That shit is insane how, you know, that flood destroyed that area in Texas like that, man. And a lot of people passed away, man. Like, you know, were they really warned? You know what I'm saying? Did the weather get it wrong? I think the weather got it wrong. I'm not sure, but for all those people to die and lose everything, man, that's sad, man. And we act like shit can't happen to us. And we're a national disaster away from being third world, man. So all it takes is, God forbid, one tsunami or wipe everything out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, or one earthquake and one tsunami can wipe everything out. A flood can destroy everything. You know what I'm saying? A hurricane. It's hurricane season. And about to ramp back up. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad, man.
stemming from
You got this nigga
intelligence
Trump,
about
man.
Russia meddling in the 2016
Trump,
election.
Trump out
The
here blaming
DOJ says it
Obama
also
guilty
plans
of
to use
treason.
Epstein's longtime associate Ghislaine Maxwell in the
You know what I'm
coming days.
saying?
That's the
It
second
just seemed like the
investigation. The
deflection
president says that sounds like an appropriate move. But for a president who's made transparency a
I mean,
campaign
Ghislaine,
promise,
I'm
Melania
watching
would
this
say this
shit.
is anything but. Accusing the
House panel
president
to
and Congress
subpoena
of delays and
Ghislaine
distractions to hide the
Maxwell. She's
truth
not gonna. What
and
is she gonna
protect
say,
those who
man?
might be exposed.
I don't think the
She's not gonna
president
tell
himself is
all, man.
implicated.
Get the fuck
But
out of
I
here.
do believe rich and powerful
That's why they
people
all
in this
want her to
country
let
are
her talk. Yeah,
implicated,
talk.
and
Yeah,
that's why
she's not gonna
those
tell us
intelligence
shit,
group
man.
released this. And they say,
You know what
well,
I'm saying?
why
They
didn't
trying to
they
make
release
this
it in
shit go
Biden if
away.
it hurts Republicans?
You know,
Why are we doing it now if it hurts Democrats? It's because I think the whole swamp's implicated. And it's
a lot of people are implicated in this, but just because it's the same thing, kind of like with Diddy, I feel like just because people were there don't necessarily mean they partook in anything crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you went to a Diddy party, that don't mean you was down with the festivities. You know what I'm saying? Because as you see, if that was the case, mad people would have got charged. And I think with Epstein, you know, it definitely was some things going on. Same thing I think with Diddy, but you know, they didn't charge anybody with nothing. And you know what I'm saying? The cover up could be just the names. I mean, we already know people that were there, but it's like this list. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. I understand the big thing about it because children were involved and they were recruiting people. See, this is a little bit different than the Diddy situation because they're recruiting people and young girls and things like that. Like with Diddy, it was willing participants. We thought we were going to get things like what Epstein was doing, but that wasn't the case in Diddy shit. But Epstein, you know what I'm saying, like, there was some shit going on there, man. Like, there's a lot behind him, man. Ties to Israel and you know, Ghislaine Maxwell, her father, ties to Israel. You know, it's a lot going on, man. You know, a lot of conspiracy theories and things, man. So, you know what I mean? And, you know, you got Trump calling the witch hunt. You know, fam, you was there with the, I mean, there's already pictures of you chilling with the nigga. So it's not like you ain't know this man. Like, fam, you were involved, B. Niggas know saying, those dudes was fucking with him.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, just in the last hour, Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard said she declassified her report on this
Tulsi Gabbard, man.
accusation against the former President Barack Obama.
That's crazy, man.
Treason and saying that there's a politicized and weaponized intelligence under him in connection to that investigation.
Unbelievable, man.
In the 2016 election.
So the meddling in the 2016 election, Trump won.
Short while ago where she wrote in part, quote, the Obama administration,
and she was a Democrat back then, so what was her role? Did she know anything back then?
Was false, promoting the lie that Vladimir Putin and the Russian government helped President Trump win the 2016 election. But in a rare statement, former President Obama has really pushed back against all this, calling the allegations nonsense and misinformation.
Obama, man.
Spokesperson for the former
They're
president
trying to tell you, yo, they won't let you ride off in the sunset, man.
Ridiculous and a weak attempt at distraction.
Why ain't they going after Bush and the lie about the weapons of mass destruction? Y'all went over there and destroyed all those people, and that is the sole cause of a lot of shit that's going on right now. But I don't see y'all going after him for treason, and he blatantly lied about weapons of mass destruction just so that they can go after Iraq. Come on, make it make sense, man.
32 months, that is how
they won't let,
it has been since 4 university
they will not let
college students
no
were
brothers
brutally
ride off in the
stabbed to
sunset
death in their
when you
office
have
in
any
this
type of
home.
influence.
In just moments from now, Brian Kohberger, the monster
They're not.
responsible for those cold-blooded killings, will
Diddy
be
career's
sentenced.
finished.
News Nation is going to take you
They're trying to
inside the
finish
courtroom
Obama.
live and interrupted for today's sentencing,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
we'll
And they're also trying to
Brian
deflect from
Kohberger's
this
face and explain
Epstein
his
shit.
heinous crime.
Like I said, fam, you was there, Mr. President. So what, man? The pictures are already out. People know y'all was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? All you had to do is just be like, yo, he was cool, man. I don't fuck with homie no more. Obviously, the man is dead, but yo, I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with him. Oh, this is insane, man. Like, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, And I know, in his MAGA people, they don't care what he do. That man straight says, yo, I could clap somebody on Fifth Avenue and won't lose no supporters. And he wasn't lying, man. They don't give a fuck what he do, man.
If you misplace your card, slide to the right and the card's locked. The Chase mobile
You have some people online smoking. If you left MAGA, then you weren't MAGA anyway. What?
And it has encryption technology to help you keep your
We were supposed to got the JFK files. The man promised. See, this is the thing, right? Nobody was really thinking about Jeffrey Epstein too tough. He promised that as a campaign promise, and probably thought I could just brush it under the rug. People not going to think about that. They care more about their pockets and things. People actually cared about it because what we're hearing is that and we want to confirm was that our politicians, our movie stars and actors, our CEOs were there or not. We just wanted the clarification, but that wasn't something people were voting on. You made that an issue. You the one that said, I'm going to declassify the Kennedy files, and still didn't do that all the way. A lot of stuff is still redacted. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that their hands are involved in all this shit, man. CIA, you know what I'm saying? Like, CIA, man. Their hands are involved, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, their hands are involved in Hollywood. Their hands are involved in everything, man. And they know that, man. FBI, CIA, all motherfuckers work together, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you declassified Martin Luther King, though.
Sudden behavior, mood changes, or suicidal thoughts. Don't take Ingrezza if allergic. Serious
side
effects may include allergic reactions like sudden potentially fatal
but you won't declassify what they did to Kennedy. And you know what I'm saying? We know, and there's things like, come on, it's obvious it was an inside job, man. Just like it's obvious that our Attorney General lied when she said that there was no file, when she clearly said that she had the file on her desk. Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you say that you had the file on your desk and now you're saying there's no file, which one is it? And, you know, like I said, do they work for us, or are we really working for them? Because we vote them in, right? Allegedly. And it seems like they have their own interests more than it comes to what the people want. Most MAGA people said we don't want to fight a war in Israel. We don't want to fight the war in Ukraine. You think the American government cares? No.
News Nation with special coverage this morning.
They haven't said anything.
Just moments from now, it gets underway here at the half hour.
You know what I'm saying? Like they don't care.
Kohberger,
You know what I'm saying? What people are saying out here and feel and protest. They're trying to shut you up, but you shouldn't protest.
Ultimately, the death penalty.
Israel's our friend. No, America's our friend.
Will face.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all people are saying is take care of Americans. You know what I'm saying? They'll brush you right off and continue to send money over there and around their pockets. So it's like, while we're out here working hard, they want you to retire at 65. Now it's probably like 70. So by the time you get to enjoy your money, you old, finished, tired. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hope you got some energy to, you know what I'm saying? Like, to still be able to function. Do we really work for them, or do they work for us? I think it's we work for them. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, I'm still watching this breaking news on News Nation. Sentencing for killer Brian Kohberger. Like, why make this a spectacle, man? Sentence the man and get him out of here, B. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're giving this man publicity. And like I said, somebody gonna get rich off this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? News Nation definitely made a name off of this because, you know, especially Ashley Banfield, because she was the main one covering this shit. And she did a real good job. And they you know what I'm saying, like they kept this thing active, man.
You know,
And
one of the sad things also
this
is
is
that
big news because for a while they didn't know who
that you
did
have
it,
to be, especially when
and
there
that's
are
what kept
multiple
everybody
workers.
tuning in.
In
So it's
the
like,
BTK
you know,
victims impact statements, there were 10
keep making this
workers.
a spectacle,
There were
man.
10 families
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're opening the door for this
victims
dude to
who wanted to have
possibly,
their say.
for them to
Same
make
with Parkland
movies off
shooting.
this
I mean,
man's
they have
name.
to limit
You know what I mean? Like
the
they
amount
did
of
Jeffrey
time
Dahmer.
that
You know what I'm
victims
saying? Like,
will
they make
speak.
money off this shit,
And
man.
frankly, if it were me, I'd probably want to be there for a few days.
I don't want to
There
be
would
there
be
for a few days.
torrent
I don't want to see your
of things I'd
face.
want to say.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
so,
Like,
yeah, that Olivia
like
curated
sentence the
and decided
man
exactly what
and
she
let
wanted to
these
say and
families
how she
grieve.
wanted to say it.
You know what
I
I'm
get
saying?
it.
Like,
And
and move on. Like,
usually
don't make this a
it is
spectacle,
the
man.
case that family members will direct
You know what I'm
what they
saying? You're
say
making people
to the
relive the hurt
defendant.
and pain.
There are parameters, though, and there are rules.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
and the
anyway,
judge
man,
very aware and will hold them to that.
that's just
In
my
the meantime,
opinion.
letting
All
them
these are my
express their full
opinions,
emotion.
man.
Actually, I have just time for
You
one more quick
know,
question, and that's the overarching question
you
in
can
this
agree
case,
or
and will be
disagree.
today, is the
It's just
why,
my
the
opinion,
motive,
man.
how long he had planned it,
And
what was going through your mind. We may never
you know,
have
we'll
that
get back
answer.
later, man. Many Face
No, we may
Publishing, I'm
never
out.
have that
Peace.
answer, but we've also